Zig Zigglar said, if you help enough people get what they want, they will in turn help you get what you want. That prompts two questions. What do you want? What do they want? And how would you even know? Unless you ask. You see, you don't know what you don't know until you ask. When I joined Chick-fil-A, and in the quick service industry, several years back, one of the first things that we were taught when we were onboarded was in relationship to business etiquette or their customer service etiquette when making an introduction. So when somebody would come into the store, there was this core four, they called it. And the first thing you had to do when somebody comes into the store, you've got to first make eye contact with them. Then you got to share a smile, right? Then you got to speak enthusiastically. So you're starting here, right? Core four. He starts with eye contact, share a smile, speak enthusiastically, and then make a connection. So it would run something like this. When they would walk into the store, I have to turn to them, look at them, smile, welcome to Chick-fil-A. That's speaking enthusiastically. And then when they got to the front counter, then I was to ask a very important question. And the question, I was to make a connection. Love that shirt. I didn't know you were a Sooners fan. Oh, that's great. And I love your hat, or whatever it was. All of those things, the eye contact, the smile, the speaking enthusiastically, and even the making the guest connection, all of those things were a prelude to one very important question. And that very important question was not, what's your name? That's not the question. Like, what can I get you? That's not the question. The question was, how may I serve you today? How may I serve you today? How many times have you been in a quick service restaurant when you came to the counter, they asked, how may I serve you today? A lot of times they're more interested in getting your name down so that you can be pushed around like cattle into the system, right? The most important question that you can ask your customers when they're coming in to do business with you is, what can I get you information on? How may I serve you today? You see, you don't know what you don't know. And the most important tool that you have in your arsenal to discover what your customer wants is just ask the question, how may I serve you today? What can I get you information on? It's not about their name. If you're asking for their name first, you're doing it wrong. If you're asking like, well, how's your credit? You're doing it wrong. If you're asking, hey, how's your day going? You're doing it wrong. The first thing, when they come in, they know what they want, but you don't. And if you're going to learn that, you can't learn what they want by asking for their name. You're not going to learn what they want by asking. They're not looking for like, hey, I can't wait to come in there to where I can give my credit score to the auto dealership. Then that's not what they want. They're coming in looking for a car. They may not know specifically what car they want, nor what they can actually afford. But you have to serve them by asking the question first. What do they want? When it comes to what I want to make a difference. A positive difference in those that do business with me. Now, when it comes to what they want, I have to learn. I have to understand. What do they want? And I have to ask the question. And you have to do the same. The most powerful tool that you have in your arsenal to help learn what your customers want, asking the question, how can I serve you